All right. What's up, pups? Hope you're doing absolutely amazing. My name is St. Wolf. Welcome back. We're Tuesday Night Live. It's October 22nd, 2024. Everything is in flux. Okay, cool. The world is crazy right now. Hope you guys are doing great. The market is, well, it's doing what it's doing. It's messing with us. It's keeping us up late at night is what it's doing. All right. Let's wait for everybody to get back. Guys, this is a restart. I had to restart again. Had system audio issues again. I think everything is working this time. So welcome back. Yup. What are we looking at? What's up here? Meta. Let's put it on BTC, shall we? Market cap dominance. And you hear applause. Let's go to one of my old favorites. Does it still sound like applause? Should sound good. Hey, damn, what's up? Salty Dog, welcome back. All right. Everybody's back. You guys found your way back over. So welcome back. St. Wolf. Just going to look at some charts. Grab a drink. I got a beer. It's actually raining outside right now. It's been pouring rain. So I'm just keeping the theme moving along. All right. Let's see. Well, what I've been watching while I was out of town. So on the last stream, I talked really quick. I had to leave town suddenly to go help out a friend who needed help. And I kind of only had a few days notice, so I kind of took off. And all I had was my iPhone. I didn't have a mic with me. I didn't know how long I'd be gone. So kind of came back yesterday. But while I was gone, I was watching all the charts. If there was an emergency, I certainly would have updated. Obviously, you guys know Bitcoin failed the breakout. It's back below resistance, as we see here, and a lot of people are drawing these in different places. Frankly, it doesn't matter where you put this line of resistance. There's weakness here. It did not break out. There was no volume. It's still in a fine place. There's absolutely nothing wrong with what's happening. You know, after almost a year of consolidation, what would you expect? You got this breaking out on the weekly, so there is strength coming back. But stock RSI is pretty cooked. Maybe we just need to chill out and fall a little bit sideways here. I think it's all weird. Look at this RSI. You guys know, we started in like November, December of 2022, right? The bull run didn't just start. You guys get that, right? So we've been actually in a bull run for quite some time. And I went long on BTC January 1st. Literally, it was like New Year's or the 2nd of 2023. And the bottom, was right around here. I think it was November, December 2022. So we ripped, and we've been on this support line if you look at the RSI and the weekly, and we have fallen below. So there is weakness certainly in the charts, and there's definitely uncertainty too. When we come over here on the monthly, it looks okay. So that means that we just may have to build up some power here before we blast forward, okay? Sorry if anyone was in a long and got wrecked there, but that's how it is sometimes. Bitcoin dominance is strong. I mean, it's heading up, right? Everybody sees that. So it's not necessarily alt season, though. I know a lot of alts have been running. We saw Dome on PulseChain just rip. I know a lot of people piling into SUI. Yeah, so there have been opportunities for sure. But this needs to fall. This needs to come down. This is Bitcoin dominance, which we're all expecting it to do. You can kind of see roughly that we have some kind of, resistance. Now, have we broken out of it? Yeah, that's possible, but we need to fall back down. So that's a reality there. Let's go look at see what you guys are talking about here. TS Pedro, what's up? Sounds like very nice. Do we have more downside, or is today a good day to buy RH coins? Good day to buy RH. Well, it's always a good day to buy RH coins on the PLS. Okay, I'm going to start where Tam's question. Do we have more downside, or is it a good day to buy RH coins? Let me just go to the dollar index really quick, and then I'm going to pick up right there, and then we'll go into pDAI. All right, I'm going to show you guys. I was going to make a video, but I'm going to give you guys all the details on pDAI, what's happening there. Okay, here is a big mess. So this is a weekly US dollar, and if we zoom in here a little bit, you can see we're breaking up. All right, so it makes sense. BTC, other things have pulled back just a little bit. All right, is this going to keep ripping, or is it going to fall down? I think it's going to fall down eventually, and we're going to have another big juicy leg up. Okay, and that brings us back to the market. Now, what's happening? Tam says, do we have more downside, or is today a good day to buy RH coins? Very specific question. Can I put this? There's a way to do this. All right. All right. More technical stuff. It's already all brand new, and then I leave town, and I come back, and everything's all brand new again. Okay. Well, let's start over here on PulseChain. All right. I think, this is my honest take, that there's going to be more upside, but I think we have a little bit of downside. So I think we're entering that area where you can start DCAing back in, or let's say you had been making some buys at this anywhere, we've been down or at this support. I think you're in a good area to buy again. Okay, let's go look a little bit closer here. I haven't looked at PulseChain specifically. I've been looking at, where am I at? I was going to say that's not Pulse. Okay. All right. So everything's been pulling back. All right. And I'm going to look here on the 8-hour. So what could eventually be forming here is, you see left shoulder, head, right shoulder. All right. But that also means we're going to form out this other shoulder. Okay. The other side of the shoulder. Now, what I want you guys to see is that we've held very strong at support that's been going all the way back, and that was created all the way from SAC. All right, you guys see that, right? I literally was charting this until we broke underneath this line. You see PulseX was staying above this line, so we broke under here. Once we broke under here, what I did was I went back very early on. All right, and this isn't always have to play out, but I just drew lines. That's all I did. I just drew lines, and it turned out that we respected these lines very clearly. All right, and these were just all the way from literally first hour of launch. All right. So that told me that we're looking good, and we never came back to this bottom one. Okay. So I think the bottom is in. It doesn't mean we can't make a double bottom here, but I could see us maybe forming this other side of this shoulder, which could bring us down to, let's see here. Let's give you guys some entries. Okay. So you see we broke this uptrend. Okay, we retested, we've been rejected, and we're falling down. So what I might do is, my intuition, just by looking at this and have done this before, I would just guess we're coming down to here, which is a 0.00004. But we could also be looking right here at the 0.0000379. But what I'm going to do is just put some fibs on here and see if they line up with my quick calls. Okay, so what did I say? 0.00004. So that's at the 382. You're looking, and then the other one I said was 0.00375. So right here at the 0.236 is going to pull all the way to the 0.236. I think that if there is shenanigans with maybe this election coming up or whatever else, otherwise I do think coming up into the golden pocket down right around here at the 0.00004 roughly range is possibly where we're gonna be. Okay, and that would be very healthy because then we could look at making this inverse head and shoulders, which is a very bullish pattern and which would give us a pretty precise outlook at what we're going to blast off to, which is probably going to be up here in this range and retest all this mess, which would be amazing. That would be amazing. All right. But you can expect us to at least come down here to this golden pocket. All right. And it turns out that's also the bottom of this liquidity range that I've had for months, since almost a year. All right. So all this stuff is perfect confluence for me, where I'm seeing a lot of points. Some points that I've had for a year, and then some points that I'm showing you right now with the fibs, and then also just by using my eye and making guesstimates, they've all lined up, and I'm guessing we might pull down to 0.0004. All right, which would be a fantastic entry. Undervalued. Do we have? No. What's Crypto Charlotte, man? Going for the retest. You also think EXPS ratio will retest 0.1? Yeah, we're going to look at that right after we look at pDAI. So yes, I do think great entries are coming if you still want to keep filling your bag, and I may put some in too. That looks like a really good point, and then it would, to me, look like we're going to make an inverse head and shoulders, which is very bullish. All right. So let's go look at. Actually, since we're on our edge, we might end up on Hex because there's something I want to show you guys on Hex. So look, we're on PulseX, right? This is ink. Hang on. All right, let's just do ink. All right. So we could be building this inverse head and shoulders. Once again, you see this pattern again: left shoulder, head, right shoulder. But here's a problem. And I've been watching this for a long time. That's why you can see these kind of squiggles I got on here really quick. Okay. I was watching this come here, bounce off here, and then my worry was that we're going to form a head and shoulders, and that looks like my fear is coming true. All right, looks like that we are forming a head and shoulders, which is going to break us down to the downside, and this was my rough target, and which is 82 cents, which actually has confluence because when I draw a line from here, you can see this actually lines up pretty well with the target for that inverse head and shoulders, give or take, right? So it's possible, if this is falling apart, it makes sense now looking back that this might fall apart and possibly go to the 236, which would be that 0.000038 line, okay? And if you look at this, it's fine. And you know what? Even if it goes down here to the 236 or even slightly lower, let's say to 0.00003666, all right, you still have a inverse head and shoulders down here. So yeah, it gets a little bearish, but then it puts us into a very bullish position going forward from there, which lines up very nicely going into the election with the last leg, what I think last leg of this part of the bull run. All right, so you guys see this, right? So this is a problem. And I don't see this falling apart and Pulse not falling apart too. And we also, like I said, we see some issues here. This is got a lot of weakness over here, okay? We've broken some very strong support. We're coming down. And once again, opportunity, okay? It's an opportunity. Let's look at PulseX really quick. So, PulseX is really strong, guys. Is this in... PulseX is really strong. All right. I think everything could fall apart. Not fall apart, but we see that weakness play out as I was just showing you guys. And I guess what I'm seeing here, I think that, man, PulseX be looking strong. Let's go look at it against Pulse, okay? But I see a inverse head and shoulder. So if PulseX comes down here, you could fall below, a little bit below. You see how this is gone just beyond the support. And it came up and it fell below it again, but it quickly retested and broke back above. You might see that again a little bit. You might get a little weakness. You may overextend underneath this support. And then we come back up and if you look closely, you can really quickly also see if we do that, you're immediately going to fall into a very bullish pattern, which once again, you've got a left shoulder, head, and right shoulder that would form out of that. So even though we have some dark clouds in the short term, they're going to form some really strong bullish indications for us, if that's what plays out. All right, I'm going to show you PulseX. Real quick. All right, so you can see that PulseX is not giving out at all. I mean, it's beautiful. It's broken out. I just see very bullish looking patterns. This just wants to keep going up. So PulseX is looking great. I would desand everything. I mean, everything looks like it's coming into that position where there's going to be a lot of upside. Oh, thanks, Tam. Appreciate that. Press that wolf button. That's right, Kingsway. Thank you. Yeah, everyone watching right now, hit the like button. It's a little something. Helps my channel grow. We got so yeah, so you guys saw the ink, the PulseX relationship here. PulseX very strong, looking very good. Let's go look at Hex. All right, I know Crypto Charla. You specifically asked about EHEX PHEX ratio. Okay. I want you guys to see this really quick. This is on the log chart. You guys know I don't use log that often, but this was unless when I need to, and this is where I needed to really fit this in and see it. And you can see we came right. Everyone starts screaming when we're at the place you don't want to buy. I want you guys to buy now, or as we consolidate a little bit, because this is a great range, and this was always a possibility. Okay, this candle, we needed to fill out some of it a little bit. I didn't believe we were going to break through and go to all-time highs. I just didn't buy it. Oh, by the way, you guys, I've flown through a few charts already. If you guys need a deeper look, let me know. I'll open up more indicators and I can show you guys more of a deeper perspective. Of course, sometimes I assume, because I'm looking at it all the time, that you guys get it. But if there's something you guys want clarity on, just let me know, and I'll come up with some more ways to show you guys why what's happening is happening and how to make sense of it. So you come here to this fib. Okay. So you can see we're in the golden pocket. We're bouncing off the 382. I think that this is being bought up pretty good on the weekly. We're looking fine. It's doing what it's doing. Is it possible we go lower? yeah, it's possible we go fill out this wick, okay? And we come down here to 0.0017 cents-ish. But everything generally looks good here, but I wouldn't be shocked if we came down to the 0.0014. All right? All right, don't kill me, all right? I'm just saying. I'm not gonna roll over. Oops. If we go down to the 0.0014, especially if, you know, we get this little downside muckety muck that'll look like we might get. All right, I want to show you guys. Let's go look at. Let's see the monthly on this, because I think we have something here, right? Let's look at this RSI. Yeah, we're still looking good. I mean, it's curving down a little bit. That's fine. You know, you have little whatever you got there. This is kind of a problem. Yeah, maybe we got to go sideways down here for a little bit since we didn't break out. All right, maybe we come down. We do hit the 236. We have a bit of messy poo and we go sideways, okay, for a little bit, and then we break out. We get a little bit more energy here, but not necessarily. Not necessarily. It's just a possibility. I'm just letting you know it's a possibility. But no, I don't think so, because if we're going into the last leg of this market, and this ties back to what Tam was asking earlier about more downside, since we have this downside, I do think it's short term, because if we're going to do this last leg of this bull run, I think it needs to happen timed with the election. All right, so we're going to go into end of this month or beginning of November. We're going to have this euphoric feeling, no matter who's elected. I think I don't think it matters. I think no matter what, the markets are just going to rip up. They're going to be irrational, and they're just going to go up into a blow off or last leg. I want to show you guys. All right, so this was the new baby, the new one. Let's see what she got. Okay, it's turning over. That's turning around in the clouds. Okay. This was a very serious bullish move. There was a lot of bullish signs here, and it's played out. And I think that's fine. I don't think I expected it to break out. We didn't have a lot of bullish divergence or anything. Any of those big signals that you see where you really know this is going to be a huge break, we didn't necessarily have those. We had a lot of bullish patterns, and that's fine. That's good. We got a big rip here. We are standing on amazing support right now at about just over a penny, which is great. It's a very strong support down here. It bounced at a penny, and you can see all this support back here, top of these wicks, candles, wicks, coming all the way back here, this massive bounce in the beginning. Let me look a little bit closer here. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a lot of weakness here right now, even though, let's see, it's a 4 hour, I'll probably take that. I think I could do with that. Yeah, it's being rejected constantly on its way down. I think we're going to go lower a little bit. We might go a little bit. This is very strong support, though. This is very strong support. All right, but it doesn't have to, but I think we may come down here to test this support here, which is just under a penny, 0.009 cents. All right, this range here. I'm going to draw this for you. I think it's possible that it may come into here, okay? Okay? If you guys want more detail, trading analysis, I can do it, but that might be a possibility, okay? So you should be ready for that. So to answer Tam's question, yeah, we look like the bottom may not be in right now, but we're certainly getting there. And I would be prepared for this last leg of this bull run going into the elections. So, and you can see we're coming these beautiful accumulation zones. You'll obviously be seeing a higher high. And I would almost call it like a, could have like an inverse head and shoulders here. It's not per se that it is, but it's kind of like more of bullish patterns and shapes and bearish. So we'll break up. And I would say this next break is going to rip us through this resistance. Yeah. Be a nice cup and handle. Now, if we come down here, it's not quite a cup and handle, but it's still bullish. But we could bounce off the top of this, maybe at the 382. Maybe it's done. Maybe we just go sideways here for just a second. Let everything catch up, do what it needs to do before we take off. All right. Could you please pull up the hex from Ethereum PX chart? Oh, to Ethereum. Yeah, okay. So hex ETH? So hex from Ethereum to PX. Hex to PX. Yeah. Are you, what the heck? Are you ratio trading? Wait. No, that's not it. I've never ratio traded these. What is that chart? Put it up. Hex. Let me see here. Let's ETH. There we go. This one? This one. Hang on. You need me to reverse it, right? Oh, let's see here. You're talking about this pair? You have to write hex from Ethereum hex. Is it the pair I have up right now? I'll just keep this open for a second. Let me go look. What's this? Trump. No, that's not. Okay. Hex from Ethereum. Okay. I don't know. It didn't come out. Hex. You want me to write hex from Ethereum? All right. He's probably laughing. He's like, just giving me. Okay, here we go. This is this looks right. Yeah, hex right. Okay. Yeah, there's okay. Let's see. Dude, man, this was a chart I had open, but it was It was just a 9mm, and okay, that's fine. Let's see. So, you want to know if it's going. We'll retest the one. That's a good question, man. All right, let's see. Let's dig into this. Just curious, are you ratio trading this? Because if you are, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Well, it is very oversold. Okay. It doesn't mean it can't keep getting more oversold. I haven't watched this, so let me just let me get a feel for what's been happening here. Comes down, breaks itself down. What's this? Yeah. Look a little closer here. Let's see. Ooh, look at all these beautiful candles. Oh, No, I don't think it is. Looking very quickly, I don't think it's going to come all the way down. Short of, something really bad happening. I think we fill out this wick. I think maybe 0.15, maybe your low, and we consolidate there. But in terms of having another one of these debacles and it completely falling apart, I guess anything's possible, but no, I don't think so. I think we form a higher low at this point in terms of the range. So we may be. Well, you know what? Hang on one second. Yeah, Yeah, I think that wick down there is was bought up very, very fast. Like this is crazy. The move, the people adjusted, right? They see these opportunities with either one, and people jumped in like crazy. I mean, look how high the RSI went on this, right? And how low this was. I'm going to show you something really quick. So sometimes you're looking at these candles and you're like, which ones am I using? Which ones matter more? They all matter. They're all giving you information, right? But when I see this, and you have to look close, right? You have to zoom in and let me get this big. All right. So, for example, okay, now you see bullish divergence, right? So the RSI was higher, but look how extreme it is. All right. So when I think to myself, is it a possibility that it retests, as you were saying, the 0.1, this range right here? Yeah, and it's possible, of course it is. But is it likely? Is it probable? And when I look at this and the energy of these moves, and I come up here and I say, I think most of the move is done to go down. I don't think the energy to come much lower is possible. All right. So I do think we could fill out a little bit of this range. It's possible you get, like I said, 0.015. It's possible, but we don't have to do that. It could just be in this range right here, 0.175, and we consolidate sideways. But it's fine. It can be around here, and I think it's done. I think this is we don't go lower than 0.015, probable, but it's possible. Go lower. It is crypto. But yeah, so I think we're looking good. All right. But repeating what we've done, obviously the ratio is going to move up, right? So it's going to be more of copying what it did, probably build up again. But this will be interesting. You'll get one of these, so you will get sideways actually for now. Yeah. So this would be a good time to obviously go into your, how did I take out the chart? PX, where are we at? Yeah, man, this is the same chart. Yeah, you're looking at a buy on EHEX, sorry, and this looks like it could, as we talked about earlier, pull back. You think the court case on the 24th will affect price? Does anyone? Guys, do me a favor, like the video. Charla, you think it'll retest the 0.1? It's possible. Like I said, it is possible. That price. No hurry. Yeah, like I said, it's possible. I think the move might have played out, but it is possible. But the people are hungry to buy. But if it comes down there, yeah, go nuts, of course. How do you get the comments to go pop up on the screen? I want to make sure everybody sees the question I'm answering when you guys ask them. I have no idea. Is there a button? Pin message? Is that what it is? No, that just pins it. I don't know. All right. Click on the comments. Johnny Chaos, what's up, brother? Put user in timeout? No. Pin message, go to channel. Hey, I kind of just jumped in the deep end with some of this. People are like, how long have you been streaming? I was like, yesterday? Channel activity. No, I don't see a thing to make it pop up on the screen for you guys. Is it pin message? Is that what it is? It pins it, but it puts it on the screen? All right. So we'll start here. Let's... Is that what it does? It pins it for you guys? Is it pin message? Is that what it is? All right. So the court case. The court case has been moved to Halloween on October 31st as of now. I'm pretty sure if Johnny's here, he'll know absolutely what's been happening detail-wise. But it was moved last minute to the 24th in a move of... the fuckery on the SEC's part. So everyone is still going. There's a huge caravan of people going up there. Should be very cool to see what happens. The court case will affect the price, but how long? Look, the case is on 31st, but anybody have any idea when we're going to hear from that? Is there some decision that has to be made? Or are we going to get details? Because that's what matters, really. The court case will affect the price, but how long after? Look, the case is on 30. There has to be some decision made. Of course, they moved it to Halloween because they fear me. Are you going? You're going. Awesome. That's rad. Good, man. This is going to be exciting. So yeah, look, we'll all get feedback from everyone who goes. But I don't know when we hear some decision or verdict or something, and that's going to matter. Of course, it's going to move it. I think we'll get a temperature reading from this caravan, but at the same time, we don't know what they're going to do. We just don't know what they're up to, right? They're irrational, erratic, nonsensical. They have their own interests that they want to serve, and that's the game we're playing. You know, we're at the big level, guys. This is you know. But at the same time, we just don't know what they're up to, right? They're irrational, erratic, nonsensical. They have their own interests that they want to serve. It's just a preliminary to answer the motion to dismiss. Right. So, do they give the answer on that day, whether they're going to dismiss or not? Or is it something where like a week later the judge weighs all this stuff? You know, could they dismiss? Yeah. I would think. I just feel like it's probably going to be a fine, is what they're going to do, because, well, that's just what they do. That's their kind of precedence, right? Like, okay, even if they're in the wrong, I don't think they just cave and dismiss. Or, you know, they may go for fine, but anything's possible. Maybe there's so much. The attorneys are really. He does have a great team of attorneys, but you know, so do a lot of other people. You know, and it's very possible that they just they end up with a fine. Like I said, it's 2 months, so that puts us in. Oh wow! Look at that New Year's. Look at that. That's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be interesting. And it's 100% going to affect price. It's going to short term. I don't think in the long term it's going to matter. So keep that in mind as you're weighing on your DCA. You should be DCAing when the price is in a good range. It doesn't mean it couldn't go lower, but you know, a good price is a good price in crypto, because you're building a position, and people that I like a lot of other people who were sacking built our positions much earlier. You're getting much better entries than we ever got. So, you know, enjoy that, because that matters a lot too. You're entering in a place where, you know, a lot of bigger bags entered at a higher price than you. So you're in good no matter what. Even if we go lower, hey, we'll all try to buy some more as well. But don't believe that it's going to go anywhere. It's going to affect the price in the short term. And I don't even know if it's going to be a good verdict or a bad verdict. So it could affect it in a very positive way, and then you need to have your position already built. But if it is a negative thing, got to remember it could go down, but it's not going down forever. It's just going down in the short term. All right, so keep that in mind. You got to look at the charts. You got to look. And if you don't know charts that well, you're watching and following people that do look at the charts and give you perspective, so you can build the best position you can. And to me, anyone in PulseChain or hanging around this ecosystem, to me, is family, because you're seeing things before the price is reflecting what we see. You're seeing what's possible when the price is shit. All right. So as far as I'm concerned, you're all family to me. All right, because we're all on a similar wavelength. All right, we're sharing a vibe. You know, we're sharing a belief system, and we're all together on that. Johnny says, verdict if the case continues or the judge throws it out. Yeah. So. You know, I have like some market theory. I'll share that really quick. We have pDAI, of course. We're going to do pDAI, but really quick. So I think it's possible that the end of this part of the bull run ends sooner than people think. And we may have an interrupted bull run. Maybe something unique where we have shenanigans after the election that affect all markets in a negative way, but then we suddenly pick back up at a time maybe people least expect it to do some really insane moves up. It's something to think about, because a lot of people, then there's also the possibility that maybe we have some downside to consolidate, whatever, and then we rip into a normal cycle. So we go into spring 2025, summer 2025, fall 2025. All right, that's the other possibility. We just continue from here. But I do think it's possible we have some kind of interruption that throws everybody off. Everyone thinks bull run's over, but then maybe we pick up again at the end of 25, and we actually have our blow off in 2026 of another big move. So it's something to think about, and there's a lot of other theories out there as well. Some people think the top's already in and we're just only down from here. I do think there's a little more upside, so we'll see. In crypto, you do better if you have a bullish bias. So do avoid bears, but be smart. Verdict if the case continues. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be great to see the Heartman come out of hiding again. That will be the best part. When he finally feels safe to do that again. It'll be like a bear coming out of a cave in the springtime. And he's going to be sopping wet, ready for a new change of clothes. It'll be like a reinvented man. All right, where am I at? We're going to look at the infamous, the tinfoil hat, conspiracy theory, token, pDAI. We're going to go there. Of course we are. I'm going to make a pDAI video update this week. You guys are going to get the latest intelligence reports now. Guys, there's a lot of strong support right here. Okay. And we are hanging out in it right now. We have a beautiful uptrend with higher highs. I'm on the weekly chart. Okay. We're just looking beautiful. We're hanging out. It's a very good chart. It's very strong. You do have to understand that things are rolling over a little bit here. Okay. You can see the RSI is coming down. I would be very surprised if we didn't come down and touch that, because it also shows us on the weekly there's more room to roll over here. And that would probably take us to the next level of support, which is a major uptrend support. We've never fallen below this since in 1 year. We haven't broken below this. So I'm guessing we may touch this as this rolls over a little more. Once again, another place to DCA. And if we just keep making these higher highs, pDAI is just on its way up in a beautiful, beautiful growth with looks like these beautiful swings to give people a chance if they want to trade it to get in and out. But anyone holding it at any of these points who's accumulating, their bag is just constantly growing. And I do think with pDAI, it's not going to be it just pegs overnight, though it is possible at some point it just hockey sticks. But for now, you just got this amazing growth, and these are big factors. You can see if you bought here at 0.0015 cents, by the time it gets here, you've already doubled your bag. I mean, right now you've doubled your bag, but I'm saying even if it hits this, really low support, all right. So you can see how strong this is, and there's beautiful patterns here, a lot of support, a lot of resistance, just looks great, really healthy, really strong. But I would think, especially as I explained earlier, for you guys tuning in, we did Pulse earlier on the video and the other tickers. They look like they're going to come down a little bit more, so this could break here. It looks like you can see it's already breaking a little bit. Not that these lines are... Yeah, I think because it's made a lower low from this, I think we are coming here to this. There is a possibility we stop here, 0.002, 0.0022. That would be right here and this right here. Okay, but I think we're probably just going to come down because it's crypto, and we like the swings. All right, you see this? So it's possible we stop here, but yeah, and it could do that. It doesn't have to come all the way to this support. Let's see. Where are we at? That's right. It's your most busiest time. Mm-hmm. Have you seen that 414 supporting PUSD3 through LPs with BFF in order to lift the price to pDAI? No. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah, this is very just generally bullish, beautiful patterns all over the place. This has got gorgeous structure. Yeah, it just looks great. We could stop here. I don't think we have to come down to the support. I don't see like a major reversal. It just really depends. Let's go look at this, check out this theory that Crypto Charlie's talking about. Here, what's he talking about? Why haven't I heard this before? I swear, you know, with the 414 and the Atropa, like you miss like a week or two and you've missed everything. All right. Let's go look at this, check out this theory that 414 is supporting PUSD through LPs with BFF. Let's go look at BFF anyway. It's been a while. We'll come back to Teddy Bear. 414. There she is. Let's go. All right. Look at that. BFF. It's making this giant bull flag. I hope that those of you who are listening right now, by the way, smash that like button. Show a little bit of love because I love you guys. You know that, right? Look, I hope you guys have the sense to be buying BFF. We're coming... We've been coming back to these lines and they're getting a little bit lower. Look where this last one is at the support right here. Okay, I draw that really quick so you guys can see this. This is going all the way back, and you can see we've come up. We'll probably just repeat what's happened before. Maybe we'll touch this down here, and then you've got double support coming all the way back here. It's unlikely we break this, but we could very easily hit this, which is about I put $800. Okay, give or take. Where did I put this floor? Between $1,200 and $800. It's a great buy. And let's go to Pulse. Let's get it against Pulse here. BFF is another one that's just climbing. It's climbing nonstop against Pulse. You can buy. At the last time it touched the support, here it touched it here. You got 50 million. 34 million down here, 15 million. Wow. Yeah, it's amazing. This is a solid place to leverage the ecosystem. And according to Crypto Charla, he's saying he's supporting PUSDT through LPs with BFF. USDT. All right, let's go. Let's just look at the volume with the USDT and BFF. Let's see what it shows up in the... Is there anything there for that? Is there a pair? I don't see it, bro. Oh, okay. I've never looked up USDT. Do I have to do that? Wait a minute. USDT. I don't see it, bro. He's been minting no nukes. Dude, that sucks. Because that means let's go look at no nukes. So no nukes, you guys, is another very cool project that I like. I like BFF and no nukes a lot. You can see no nukes also was doing great, probably until he started minting it. But yeah, broke it down here. It was doing great. Way to rain on our parade, Charlotte. Yeah, he bought BFF with it. Well, okay, whatever. That's fine. I hold both. I like both because I think no nukes. When WW3 gets started, these memes are going to do well. That's horrible. That's horrible. We think of crypto. War begins. We think of crypto. I think what's going up. No. All right. DJ Paul Woodwind, what's up? What's going up? All right. Yeah, so he's minting. You know, we can go. All right, well, that's life. All right, looked at Inc, X, Pulse. You guys want to see PTGC? So PTGC. Let's see what's going on. Did you guys are? He wants to pump it to AK. Man, wants to pump it to AK. I know, right? This is one thing about BFF you guys have to know, that the 414 is hell-bent on getting this to 8K. Now, we know it's going to get there because it almost got there here, and it sold off, of course, because when you tell people what the price target is, they're going to sell off at the price target, which is fine. But look at this giant bull flag it's forming, right? Let me show you. All right. And this is going to break up in a big way. We know it's going to get there because it almost got there here and sold off, of course. You can't really, I'm just having fun right now, but you can't really do that with a pattern like this. It's pretty crazy looking bull flag. Who knows? 12K? Yeah, once we break AK, look, we broke AK, no, almost 75. So once we break it, it's going to be crazy. And BFF is like, see, Teddy Bear is like the meme for RH ecosystem for, for the hardband. So BFF is the meme for the 414, for the Atropa creator, Maria Rahel. So it'll do well. All right. Not financial advice, but I recommend building a position there. Now, let's see what's going on here. So this was in massive distribution. This is major support, all right, and it's very possible because of how insanely bullish PTGC just always seems to be. We could just hang out. This is major support. Yeah, we'll probably just come down below, maybe tap the top of these candles, maybe come down just a little below it, shake people out, consolidate. We can run a fib too. We can come up here, come down to the low, and you could see the golden pocket is, what did I say, the top of this candle to shake people out. And that's 100% probably where we're going. PTGC loves to shake everybody out. It's been doing that, and then it rips even higher. So I would think that we're probably going to come down to this top of this range right here. See this? See this wick right here? I think we're just gonna come down and tap this up here. We're gonna hit the golden pocket, and then we're gonna do something else. So it's looking good, but it doesn't have to. We could just consolidate around here. But yeah, man, golden pocket looks pretty good. I don't think we're gonna come lower than that. Not on this one. Not on this one. It's looking good. What is a DJ? Oh, the DJ roundtable. Pops, what else do you guys want to see? What else are we looking at? Hey, can I ask you guys a question? Somebody told me they like the esoteric stuff over here really quick. And I like the esoteric stuff. You guys know I made a video called, it was called Hex, something, the death of Hex or something. And then I made Atropa video. It's kind of like a little bit out there. So I was thinking of getting, there's some few prominent people in PulseChain want to get together and do a discussion about, wow, I don't even know, should I tell you guys? It's so out there. But it's not out there. I mean, it's stuff I'm into, and I guess we're into. I just don't know if you guys are into it. But it's not out there. I mean, it's stuff I'm into, and I guess we're into. I just don't know if you guys are into it. All right. Okay. Can you chart MV, please? Yeah. Most volatile. Most volatile. This one with $80 liquidity? Joe, what's up, brother? Most volatile. Most volatile. This one with $80 liquidity? Joe, is this one? MV. Were you talking about metaverse? That one. Joe, is this one? Right. No, the Atropa one. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I have that, of course. I have it. Forgot about it. All right. This one, yeah. All right. I haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah. I have it saved. Hang on, let me see what this other one was. This was MV Pulse, and this was... Okay, we'll go to the other one. All right. So, I haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah. I have it saved. All right. The thing with MV is, wasn't Maria Rahel saying not to buy one of these? Wait, this was a. Let me check something really quick. This is 609 million total supply. United States holders. No, holders. Wasn't Maria Rahel saying not to buy one of these? Wait, this was a. Good God. There's nothing here. I might have a tiny bag of this. I don't know if I have that much. I think it's a buy. I think it's a buy, my man. I think this is a good place to DCA into it. Okay, this is the only problem. I mean, this is like a good hammer right here, but it has fallen apart a little bit, but it's at very strong support right now. And I do think this looks good. I think this is a good place to DCA into it. Look at that. Okay, look at that. You guys see that, right? Okay, this is the only so. This is like a good hammer right here, but it has fallen apart a little bit, but it's got very strong support right now. And I do think. Let me see something here. I think this is your W, bro. I think this is it. And I see, even though it may not make like a perfect inverse head and shoulders, I kind of see the shape, the general shape. I think this is your bottom. Let me see something too. Let me tell you, we're approaching the 50% level, which is going to be here, which I think this might be the end of it. Yeah, you're at the 50%, and this might be it. Like, because what might happen here is you're gonna looks like you might have this really nice cup and handle, bro. You know what I mean? Approaching the 50% level, which is gonna be here, which I think. Okay. So I think this looks good. I know Sonny talks a lot about it, so I picked up a bag. All-time low. Most of the supply was sent to the dead wallet. Oh yeah. You say once you work with financial institutions, yes. Tom Kane, what's up, man? So yeah, this looks good. This looks like a buy. Yep, 100%, 100%. Yeah, this looks good. This looks like a buy. Yeah, 100%, 100%. Why? Yeah, this is good. This is going to. Okay, so where this is going, if you're building a position right here, I would just expect this to get all the way up to here. So you're looking at a 2.5, 3x right off the get-go, man. Yeah, this is an excellent buy right now. Look at this. Okay, so where this is going, there's only 1,615 holders. All right. No one knows much about it yet. It's $35,000 market cap, $9,000 liquidity, which that is beautiful. That relationship, I like liquidity. Now, yeah, this is going up. Here's the thing too. What is the plan for this one though? I know you got a little bit. Oh, you got it, brother. Sonny talks a lot about it. Sonny, oh, does he? You know what? I need to do a live. I need to stream with Sonny, man. I have too many questions. And if Sonny's talking about it, there must be some interesting liquidity pairings or things he's seeing behind the scenes that are giving him an inclination to want to pay attention to it. And this looks really nice. I mean, you see a beautiful W. It has an ink vibe to it where you can tell where it wants to go back to, which is going to be way. Wait, no, it can't go over back there. Well, small supply. Was it 609 million? And this looks really nice. Yeah, it looks good. You can mint it. You can mint it. we don't like the sound of that. That would be a great stream inside. Yeah, it'd be cool, man. Let's do it. Oh. Let's go. We don't like the sound of that. Shh. That would be a great stream inside. Gets profitable in a certain range. You can mint it. Definitely. Let's go. What is your opinion on Flex, Loan, Earn, and EOSA and PEOSA? Okay. So you're asking about the EOSA ecosystem. Yeah? I honestly don't know enough about it to form an opinion on it, though I have some because I tend to ape into things like that are heavily connected to projects I like. Now, yeah, I could definitely chart it. That I can do. And most of what I need to know about anything comes from the charts anyway. Because you can see I have been following it. Because suppose this one. Oh, but you want to look at it against hex, right? Is that? Well, whatever. Let's start here, okay? I think most of what anybody needs to know about anything should come from the charts. This looks nice. I see a beautiful W forming here. Yeah, really quick. I see. Could have like a inverse head and shoulders here, depending on what this side does, right? You guys see that? Its relationship to the ecosystem and all that, I don't know. I know this has some interesting complexities to it. Hey, buddy, what are you doing up there? Okay. Yeah, it's rolling over. I mean, that's a very serious candle. This is on the weekly, so this is a pretty big candle. Somebody dumped everything. But this is a strong support. You've got right about, you see the bottom of this wick here? That is major support. It's the top of this range here. Okay? So you are in 100% of buy territory, whatever it does around here. This is, if you're building a position with EOSA. Tam, can you show? Yeah. Wait. EOSA and PEOSA. Which one is this one? Oh, this is PEOSA. So, ICSA. Oh, wait a minute. I want to see this in terms of pulse too. Okay. Yeah, you're looking good. You're looking good. It looks like whatever the relationship is normal. So it's going to do its thing here. It'll touch this at some point, and it'll go back up. This looks like something. You know what? This is beautiful. Tam, you're amazing. Look at this. This looks like something I want to trade. Look how beautiful this is. Look at this. I mean, it's been moving like clockwork. It's been moving like clockwork, guys. Right? This is gorgeous. That's why I love you guys. You guys are family. You guys are. So you want to pick it up down here and prepare for this, because look at this. Every time this moves, look, you want to think to yourself, I'm not going to get the whole trade. Obviously, you know where the support is generally around here, but you don't know where this top is normally. But look at this, guys. This is ridiculous. Look how this is moving like clockwork. This is amazing. Look at this channel. But even if you only get 70% of the move, look at this. Let's say you only get part of this move. Okay. You're doubling your bag every time. If only you get this small section of this move. Do you guys see that? Look at this range. Look at this range. You're doubling your bag every 6 months. So this is amazing. So this is a great time to jump in. Coming up here, I think we are going to touch this very soon. Load up and wait for this swing back up and sell as we get higher. You can double your pulse with this. It's beautiful. Alex is dev of EOSA. He's the only dev that RH has ever praised. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Cool. Thanks, man. Is Alex of EOSA the one who's building that data center for Pulse, or he's building like a very large? What do they call those things? he has like a giant. He's going to secure the chain of the pulse with having a node or something. It's a massive one he's building, right? Is that the guy? He's really smart. I haven't heard from him in a long time. But last I saw, he had this giant warehouse. If it's a person, if we're talking about the same person, and it was massive, so he must be busy, I'm guessing. Secure the chain. It didn't look like something that was an overnight, a weekend project. He's working on staking on a solution to stake EHEX on PulseChain. Something that was an overnight, a weekend project. He's working on staking on a solution to stake EHEX on PulseChain. Tommy says it goes as Forex leverage on Hex without the leverage risk. Yeah. I think so. Looks like it. Well, I don't know. Let's go look at the Hex EOSA relationship here, all right? We'll come back. That was very cool. And I'm going to start paying very close attention to it because that ratio is incredible. Let's see. This is leverage on Hex. Yeah, you know what's interesting? This actually looks like a good chart. I like this. I like what I'm seeing. Thanks, Tam. It's beautiful. Look at this. This beautiful break of this falling wedge. All right. You see this go up to here. I think this move is almost finished. As you can see, the MACD is rolling over. Let's come over to the weekly. Well, we don't have enough information. I don't know what's going on there. And yeah, on data center. Okay, cool. Thanks for double checking. Yeah, I remember seeing something. He's an interesting person. If that's the same guy, yeah. So yeah, we're coming down here. We're coming down here to this area, and it would be time. It would be time to load up. But right now, it looks like it's falling apart pretty strong. But it seems like it does that. Like he's saying, it's leverage on Hex, right? So it makes sense. But right now, it looks like it's falling apart pretty strong. But it seems like it does that. So yeah, that makes sense. So could be a good move. I think you need to know what you're doing. Obviously, Hex was completely falling apart this time, so it makes sense this was completely falling apart. Hex did rip. Let's see what this move was. This was September 2024, and I think that's about when Hex began. September 24. So this move, okay, let's just look at this first. So this is a 4X move, 100%. And comes back. And this is a well, it did the same. It didn't move any more than a 400%, which is the same as Hex. If it was leverage on Hex, for example, but this is to EHEX? Hang on. All right, so one of them is leverage on PHEX and one's a leverage on EHEX. Is that what it is? 400%, which is the same as Hex. If it was leverage on Hex, for example, but this is to. All right, let's just. All right, so one of them is leverage on PHEX and one's a leverage on. I don't see the leverage part. It's moving the same moves as Hex. Let me see. Let's see. September 2024. Okay, so he closes leverage on EX then. So, but it moved the same as PX. UpX, that's what I like. Maybe we can do a deep dive on Ikosa's next stream. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about it. Definitely. And it's been a while since I've heard from Alex, so maybe he's getting close to completing. So, and it's below 5 million. Yes, it does. But it moved the same as PX. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about it. Okay, let's go look at Flex. And it's been a while since I've heard from Alex, so maybe he's getting close to completing. Okay, let's go look at Flex. $1 million market cap, $100,000 liquidity. Very nice. Okay, this looks good. Looks like it's recovering. Let me look a little closer here. This looks good. Looks like it's recovering. Yeah, I want to learn about the relationship between these. It's interesting. This is a nice pattern right here. This is what they call like an Adam and Eve. All right. This is the Adam. This is the Eve. This is all very obvious patterns. Okay. Everything looks really healthy on this chart. The moves look healthy. The candles look nice. People are trading this. It's very clearly obvious. This is probably going to come up to here. So, right here, the support. We're looking really good. I think you're coming in DCA. Tam, you asked earlier, are we in, is it right time to buy? Yeah, I think we're entering that phase where it's time to buy in some of these. Because the next move up could be, yeah, he's moving up. You're going to come back up into this range here. Okay, 5 cents-ish, 6 cents. Let's see. Flex and earn. Are these also part of the EOSA ecosystem? So this might give us some indication. So what's going on? We need to stay above this. We can't break down more than this. This would be bad. All right. So this needs to stay above this. If not, we're coming down to here. 0.01. All right. Let me go to Pulse. So this needs to stay above. See, this is not looking good. This one's not looking good. Earn. I don't know what this is, to be honest. I don't know nothing about it, but I would not want to be holding this necessarily. This is not looking good. This one's not looking good. And I guess it's, I don't know what this is, to be honest. guess is broken out. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Maybe in the short term it's good. You can take a loan on PulseX with earn. You can take a loan. Okay. Is loan, are these part of liquid loans ecosystem? Is that what it is? Because I know loan is been going down. Let's see, is this it? Yeah. Is it this ecosystem? Let's see what's going on here. Oof. Yeah. Liquid loans allows you to take loan against Pulse. Okay, earn allows you to take a loan against PulseX. Okay. Okay. This chart doesn't look good or healthy, but at the same time, I can't tell what are people trying to do with this one. What are they doing? I can't. Well, you gotta. I mean, it got bought up higher. Somebody just pulled out of there really quick. I don't know. I almost want to say it could go lower. It's 8.3 market cap. Liquidity is good. It could go lower. I don't know. I need to learn more about this, but I'm not crazy about what I'm seeing right now on loan. All forks of liquidity from ETH. Tim on PulseX, FlexX. Somebody's not feeling this ecosystem. I really see this M, and if I were to show you this chart, you would say this is a W, massive one, and we're about to break up. So could go lower. I don't know. Liquid loans. What are they up to? I know they raised a lot of money. If I were to show you this chart, you would say this is a W. Let's go to Atropa here. So what's Atropa doing? Atropa. All right. Oh, this is going up. This is going to go up, guys. This is... Unless we make a head and shoulders right here. That would be good. I think this could turn bullish suddenly. When Atropa rips again, it's going to rip. Same with pDAI. All right. There's definitely a lot of similarities and some interesting things to see in this chart. It's not really a pattern. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, I think it's holding here, and we could probably come down right about to here. This is the top of these, and it'll feel like it's about to collapse. I think we blast off. I don't think this is going to come down and test these lower parts of the range. Yeah, I think it's good. But I could draw. I could do something like this. Okay, and yeah, you could say technically we come all the way down and touch this. But this looks like a really nice distribution pattern here. Yeah, because we broke. Yeah, some really smart people are trading charts like Atropa and pDAI. All right. They really are, because just in the few people I've talked to, all forks of liquidity from ETH. I love the raw feedback. Atropa has been on his level longer because the biggest holder of pDAI after RH has been selling a lot. Really? They really are. Who is the second biggest holder? And, it was a mistake. You give us some alpha you shouldn't have given us. All right. One, we don't know who the second biggest holder is. You don't know who those wallets are. Yeah, it could be 414. It could be RH as well. He used to have 2 billion. Because the chart still, Whales they help paint the charts too. They're smart players. The reason a lot of these people are whales is because they're very smart. They understand these charts, they understand these moves, and they've accumulated a lot so they can become whales. And they know they're going to want to shake people out, probably, especially in this. And I think I showed you a very similar analysis on pDAI where I said to you that I think it stops here. And this is something a lot of new traders won't understand, because they'll just see this as support and they'll think, well, has to touch this. No, it could turn from here. Okay, that's where the fuckery happens. All right, so that's why I'm giving you these 2 points. Okay, that there's your support, but it turns from here. Now let's go look at Atropa. You see a similar thing, right? Obviously, this is your major support on this uptrend. It could stop here, but I think, as I was saying, that it reverses sooner and rips and leaves people off. All right, so probably the same whales that are participating in pDAI or in Atropa, same people. He put in 10K. I do know when I do. He used to have 2 billion. So I just can't Hex is still so cheap. You don't want to buy pDAI and Atropa? I feel you. I feel it. I do. He put in 10K use and bought 2 billions. What? Oh, he doesn't want to hold to $1, huh? Down to less than 600 million pDAI now. Wow, amazing. He put in 10K, so yeah, it was very early. Very early. He's selling it down. It's just a smart trader. Who knows who it could be, right? Somebody who bought, obviously someone who bought back here. All right. So this is somebody who's been watching and in this for a very long time. And he sees this chart, or she, a they, a them. It's just a smart trader. Who knows what it could be, right? I genuinely hope it is for you guys. You're being sarcastic. I sense sarcasm. You're trying to cover it with the hearts, though. I love Atropa and pDAI. Yeah, 100%. If it works, this ecosystem is going to be the biggest behind Ethereum. Possibly Solana, a lot bigger than Solana, man. If it happens like some of us think it is, and PDI and Atropa do what they're gonna do, we will easily surpass Solana. We will be close to Ethereum level. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna move moon like something you never seen. Herman, the Leonidas dev. He's an XOG. We will easily surpass Solana. We will be close to Ethereum level. Yeah, I don't think people understand how big PulseChain could actually be. Yeah, it really could rival Ethereum. It'd be something crazy. All right. Yeah, right on. I believe in it too. There's some really interesting people I've met who messaged me privately and I've communicated with, and I've even met in real life, who are not visible on Twitter or anywhere. You wouldn't even know who they are. They're kind of just anonymous, but they're incredibly smart, interesting people in our ecosystem. Like, unbelievable. Like, for everyone you see visibly active, there's dozens of just people that are behind this whole thing, and behind us too. So yeah, I think that's good. Of course, we could go on and on. Somebody mentioned something on Ethereum, but sometimes there's just what do you say on Solana? There's always something going up on Solana. What else should we look at? So Hypnol, that's 414. We looked at. Oh, we need to look at Teddy Bear. Guys, come on. Let's look at Teddy Bear. I love Teddy Bear. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful chart. Once again, same thing. Very similar to Atropa and PDI. As I said, the same whales are the same ones in all three of these. And there's just too much similarity in these. And they're also heavily bonded via liquidity. Okay. So that's something you got to keep in mind too. Once again, obviously we think it's going to come and touch this. There's a good chance we never make it down there. And we turn right about maybe here. Very similar to the chart I showed you on PDI. You could turn sooner. All right. And if not, you know we're coming here. But I think these reverse sooner for the last leg. So just an FYI, that would be Teddy Bear, PDI, and Atropa. That's what I'm seeing as possibilities, that we don't touch this again. We just come a little higher and we reverse. Okay, but let's look what's going on here. Once again, yeah, you've got these W's forming. Very bullish chart. I think the last leg is going to be swift and brutal. Look at this. This is ready to do something. I mean, a lot of these are ready to do something. Okay, look at the volumes dying off to nothing. You guys know what happens in crypto when that happens, right? I think the last leg is going to be swift and brutal. Look at this is ready to do something. Look at that. A lot of these things are ready to do something. Teddy Bear. Okay, let's look at dying off to nothing. You guys know what happens in crypto when that happens, right? I want to see what happened with Pika, or let me look at this against Pulse really quick. They're climbing because they're all going to be the same. Yeah, they're just climbing. Look at this. So this is against Pulse. And they all look the same. PulseX against Pulse, Teddy Bear, Atropa, PDI. And they're going to break out of here. They've been nonstop gaining on PulseChain, but also PulseChain has been the weakest performer so far. But when PulseChain is ready to go, you better believe it's gonna leave a wake of fire. It's gonna run the Teddy-die ratio. Teddy, we love you. The PulseX will make millionaires soon. Already has. Yeah. Heck yeah. I'm gonna go look at teddy bear to PDI. All right, let's go look at this one. Okay. Somebody's been charting this. Wait. All right. It seems that PDI is going to be the winner. You know, yeah, so this is telling me that the next run on PDI is going to melt faces because this is getting weaker. Okay. This is getting weaker. If you looked at it like this. Okay. Yeah, it's a possibility too. But this candle looks like rejection candles. The bottom end, are you saying on PulseChain or please? We did pulse at the beginning, but I can go back and pull it up again. Actually, we did a deep dive, so if you guys get a chance to go back, there's some good alpha in there. I think you'll like some of the takes from there. So I'm not going to break everything down. It's in the beginning, but I think we may be forming an inverse head and shoulders here, and we could very easily come down to this golden pocket. Okay. And it's even possible we come down to the 236. All right. But we don't have to. We could even just stay right here. But so I'm not going to break everything down. It's in the beginning. But go back to the beginning of this video. There's some really great alpha on PulseChain. So yeah. It could come all the way down to the 236, and we'd still have this beautiful inverse head and shoulders forming right here. All right. We don't have to. You can just stay right here. But we're in really great ranges. Just so you guys know how predictable TA is, you can watch my videos from almost a year ago, and I had this purple box there. And look where we are. All right. I draw these as like trading ranges where the price is going to play, and look where we are. And I drew this box when the price was supposed to go into blue sky discovery, okay? And I had this range down here because there hadn't been enough trading in this range. It just needed to find stuff. I wasn't convinced we were going to go into blue sky discovery. And we're hanging out, so that's strong. That tells you this range is complete, it's supported, it's very valid. And like I said, we could come just a little lower to hit this 382, which was the 0.00004, but we're looking really good. I meant the Teddy die ratio, but you covered that. Thanks, man. Yeah, no problem. My question is, why gamble on a coin that you hope will reach $1 when you know Hex is going well over $1 and eventually trade into the thousands? That's my view. You know, that's a really good take and way to think about it. I've made quite a few videos on PDI, and the reason is because I saw enough evidence on chain with my own eyes that where I felt certain that there was a need for it. It wasn't just speculation. There was a irrational, no, not irrational. There was an absolutely rational desire for somebody to want to create DeFi for the first time in crypto, which has never happened, by the way. It actually hasn't. If pDAI gets pegged and created, we will actually have DeFi in crypto for the first time. And I've even went back and listened to many RH videos and streams, some of which I clipped and put in some of my pDAI videos where he talked about pDAI, sometimes in a joking way, but the way he talked about it aligned with some of the things we were seeing happening on stream. Now, you're looking at, when I was buying pDAI, I don't remember how many X's it was. Now it's a 300X. I remember my last video, 2 videos ago I made pDAI video. It was 666X. I have it in the title, 666X. Now it's 300 something X, I think. So now, is Hex going to do a 300X from where it is, where it's a penny, where is it, penny and a half? 2 cents. That would put it at, shit. Whoa. Are you serious? That would only put it at 60 cents? No, that can't be right. Can that be right? So if Hex does a 300X from here, it's at 60 cents? What? Is my math wrong? Is it too late at night for me? Yeah, so Hex also would do a 300X easily. So you have a good point. You have a good point. I mean, if you were to buy here, you know, the 300X for Hex right now would put it at just above all-time highs. All right, and we'll definitely go past that. But pDAI, but you know what it is, Tam? You know what it is? It's a really good way to look at it. I think some of us are speculating that pDAI may peg before Hex breaks all-time highs. I think that's what it is. It's not at 2 cents. It's at point. Wait, did I look at the wrong? Where am I at here? It's a really good way to look at it. It's at 0.002 cents. That's why I said 60 cents. I think that's what it is. And Belta, what's up? Sorry, it is actually after hours for me where I am in the world, so it's pretty late at night. I've been up since 7 in the morning, but it's at 0.002 cents, right? Here I am, Ethereum, Uniswap, Hex, USDC. So 300X would be 60 cents. You're talking about just past all-time highs. So I think some of the people are speculating that pegging pDAI may happen before Hex passes that all-time high. It doesn't mean Hex doesn't grab strength and is at 30 cents, at 50 cents, it is at all-time highs. We're just speculating that maybe it doesn't pass much further for at least this cycle. I think that might be what some of that is. But no, you're absolutely right. Obviously, Hex will go past the X's that pDAI will in the long run, for sure. You know, that is a great question. I'm familiar with Johnny. I've definitely seen some of his streams. He'd be somebody I should definitely talk to, because that's a question I would want to ask him right off the go. And honestly, I have no idea what he thinks about it. Is he going to be in the RG3 camp, or is he in our camp? I don't know. That's a question I would want to ask him right off the go. But yeah, so it may be a question of just time, where people are speculating that there's more priority to get pDAI up than get Hex past all-time highs. Yeah, that may just be one. I think Hex hits $1 first. Yeah, it's possible, man. 100%. I'm not betting on one or the other, and I have a lot of Hex. I'd love to see you stream with Johnny. Oh, thanks. That'd be cool, man. Johnny, let's do it. I'm down.
Yeah, it's possible. 100%. I'm not.
I'll put that up there. That's a good message. Good to see you live. One question. What do you do when PDI pegs? Will all people be selling? All right. Should we do this? Should we do the PDI talk? Because I know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But I have some speculations at what could happen that I think would clear up some things. Should we do it? Do you 555? I am a 5555 staker. I am. But I'm a degen. Don't do what I do. I can't. Once I get into something, I go all in. So yeah, and I think if you're gonna be in this ecosystem, you should have a 5555 stake. No, they're not gonna be selling. All right, let's go there. Let's go there. But everybody should have some stake of 5555, even if it's $100, $50, $10. Stake something for 5555. Okay. I probably staked way too much. At long stake, but where was I? Where's that question go this way? One question. Okay, I'm gonna pin this. All right, let's do this. I probably staked way too much. Long stake, but Mbelta. All right, I want you to think about this. I'm gonna pull up the chart. And I'm gonna explain this in let's kill one of these. Now imagine people are holding DAI, right? And somebody has 100 million. All right, it's a lot of DAI, right? So are they going to take profits as it goes up on this speculative asset? Yes, of course they will. All right. Now imagine people are holding DAI, right? And somebody has 100 million. All right, it's a lot of DAI, right? So are they going to take profits? The price is going up on pDAI. It's 0.002 cents, 0.003 cents. Then it gets to 2 cents. Then it gets to 10 cents. And that person with all this pDAI, some people have 1 million. There are some people that have 100 million. Like Crypto Charlotte was saying, somebody who had, 2 billion pDAI is now down to 600 million. So people are going to take profits as they go up. All right, without a doubt. Now, you're going to take profits. I'm going to take some profits when it hits 10 cents. Everybody is, right? It gets 10 cents. Now we're coming up here, okay? What happens next? Take some profits at a quarter. Maybe I take some profits at 50 cents. It comes down, consolidates somewhere, and it goes past 50 cents. Now everybody's convinced of what at this point? Think of the psychology of the market. Can you hear echo delayed? I can't hear echo delayed. Everything sounds fine. I hope it sounds fine. If there's issues, guys, let me know. So we go past 50 cents. What do you think psychologically happens to traders or speculators in the crypto market? Well, people become pretty convinced that we're going to $1. So more people pile into the trade. All right. And we start climbing higher because now it's a 2x, right? You know it's a 2x. 50 cents, it's easy 2x, right? Put in 10K, you get 20K. So people are going to pile in. Now, as you get to 70, 80 cents, you get that Doge phenomenon where some people are going to sell out, And I would speculate some of those people might be the people that got in at 30 cents or 50 cents. But people that took profits at 10 cents and 20 cents because they bought now, they're probably believers. And they're probably done taking profits. They've taken out what they put in originally and then some, 10x or whatever, right? Now, information that you don't know about now begins coming out, all right? By now, the Heartman, maybe he's made a wallet, all right? The Heartman has added more features to PulseX, V3 liquidity, who knows, right? So things are evolving by now on the chain. So you're getting confidence that things that RH said and was doing are coming to fruition, and that he's a guy who's following through. And obviously now we're past 50 cents on pDAI price. The speculators are there, sure they are, but a lot of people have already taken profits, as I explained, so they're there for the ride, because now they're convinced we're going to $1. And the reason is because rumors are now speculating that rumors are speculating that he's going to collateralize the maker vaults, which he has a large influence over now. He's going to collateralize that with PulseChain X, PLSX, and incentive token. And who knows what the price of these are going to be at this time as well. So now you're asking yourself, like, well, what does happen at $1? Do I jump out at 60 cents, 70 cents with the speculators, right? Speculators showed up at 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, okay? And they're getting out. They got their 2X. That's fine. But more and more people are also piling in at the same time because we're going to $1. And the reason people are going to be more and more convinced of it is, as I said, the confidence in RH is growing, and he's going to allow more and more rumors speculating of this pegging, because that is what is also going to get a ton of eyes on the chain, okay? Because that now affects the whole entire crypto market, okay? It's the white swan, it's the fantasy, it's the gold at the end of the rainbow. It's just, it's what Elon Musk just did with landing the rocket booster, you know, a 21-story booster onto this little thing, you know, this skyscraper that just grabbed it, pinched it out of the air, and these things come true. They do happen. You know, so these rumors are speculating that this amazing thing could happen. Now, what do you think happens at $1? Well, if there's a wallet, if there's collateralization going on with Maker, if also the chain, obviously the market caps are going to be incredibly higher than they are now. There's also going to be new pools that are going to pop up. There could be staking, one-sided staking on PulseX by now. It's all these things you don't know about right now, these features that are going to pop up, okay? And I know the Heartman has tons of surprises ready on PulseChain, PulseX, and different things he's doing, okay? And once again, this isn't rumors. He's talked about wallets. He's talked about all these things before, okay? So now you can stake your incentive, maybe. You can stake your, you know, obviously there's farming, et cetera, but maybe there's one-sided staking. Well, what else could be staked? Maybe all of a sudden more pDAI farms pop up. But more than anything, maybe a one-sided pDAI staking pops up, and you can earn interest on that pDAI. So if you have 10 million pDAI you got now for, you know, a few grand or whatever it is, are you going to sell it at 70 cents? Or are you going to hold it till $1 and stake it for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%? I think your playback or monitor is coming over your mic. Oh. Okay, maybe that's better. Maybe that's plain. So as we get to $1, less and less people will start to sell because anticipation of one single-sided staking or other things that could pop up where you could stake your, hopefully that helped, guys, where you can stake your pDAI and get, once again, let's say it's only 3%, 4%, 5%. Now you've got a $10 million bag. You could stake that. You could live off that if it's, let's say, 5%. You understand? So there may be incentives to not sell that you don't see right now, that you're not thinking about. And if the pegging is real, and I think it is, once again, because he's talked about it. Oh, cool. Sorry, guys. She had told me sooner there was something playing, and I didn't even realize. But yes, he's smart, and he's going to try to do things beyond. He's not going to do the obvious. I don't think he's just happy with like, oh, PulseX just did a 50x and Hex got back to $1. I don't think that's going to make him happy at this point. You know, like, I think he's going for something much bigger than any of us realize. So he's going to drive incentives, even called incentive token. So he understands this game theory. And then Hex is going to go crazy. You guys have to understand this too. Hex is going to go absolutely crazy when all these things start playing out, because the price is going to, the collateralization of it, he can now do what? He can take out loans. He can buy more. Dude, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane what's going to happen. And that's how Hex, by the way, goes well past $1, $2. Obviously, just in the normal without pDAI, with just pumping the chain. Yeah, I see Hex somewhere. I don't remember. It was like $2, between $2 and $3. I had it. And what's going to take it, this is what the pDAI phenomenon, the collateralization of the vault, and all these other things are what's going to take it well past $2 or $3. This is going to take it into the high single digits and then well past into double digits. All right. And then it becomes a phenomenon. And then we literally become the pool in cryptocurrency where everyone's just is just throwing money at PulseChain. Inc. Lol. Why are you laughing at Inc? I'm farming. I'm a farmer, girl. You're talking to a farmer. It's nothing to laugh about. I've been in that soil farming that ink since day one. Yeah, last summer I'm farming it all. So, anyway, this is my crazy pDAI theory. I think I'll put it into a pDAI video soon. Yeah. Johnny's not answering any of the opinion questions. We asked him about pDAI. Nothing. Ink. We got crickets. Asking what you think Ink will do. So I want to make an Ink video, but I don't want to like. I don't want people to think I'm just over here like doing moon math, but I have some crazy theories about Ink incentive, guys. I think incentive is going to go nuts. I do see it into the 4 figures, well above $1,000. Okay, and because liquidity can be affected as well. So you can see in its inflation thing, and I don't have it up right now, the inflation map of it, how it grows, and then it begins reducing, not the supply, but the inflation cuts dramatically, very dramatically, rather quickly. And I think you're going to have these supply shocks with incentive, and the farms, as I was explaining. A lot of farms you don't see right now, and the RH could put on farms that could really, get people talking about the chain and excited. And if the price of ink keeps ratcheting up because the inflation dynamic shifts dramatically and demand goes up dramatically, and then some mysterious person pulls liquidity out of incentive suddenly, the price can go absolutely crazy. Okay, that's three major factors that can happen, and that's not even the things we can't think of, right? Because it's not just the pDAI narrative, it's also getting people active. People in crypto love farming. This is part of DeFi culture, and when DeFi makes a comeback, farming is going to make a comeback in a big way, and of course he's going to utilize the narrative to bring people over here. I mean, you can, of course, there's, what is it called, a personal loss, whatever it's called, something. I don't think it's loss. I think it's just a move, change of your technicals of your asset, but impermanent loss. But, it's part of DeFi, and people are going to come and be drawn to it. And as the price keeps ratcheting up very quickly, in the way Bitcoin did, 2013, 2017, people are going to absolutely come for that. It can't just be one thing that's going to drop you to the chain. It just can't be that, PulseX is doing well, or, for example, pDAI is pegging, and it's going to be multiple things at one time that are going to really blow up the chain. It's going to be overwhelming. It's going to be like this perfect storm, so to speak, that's going to happen. I think it's going to be the wild card for sure. Yeah, 100%. I 100% agree with you. I think there's wild card. It's got that, it's got that wild card. thing happening with it. Belta anytime. X is my personal fave. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild card. And you know what's really interesting about it? This is another thing that's really interesting about it. There's a lot of liquidity. And I'm going to tell you, I've gotten the chance to hang out on a couple trading floors. I've actually been on the floor of the exchange, the New York Stock Exchange, many years ago. But I've hung out at a hedge fund, a trading firm, and watched some guys trade. Let me tell you, these cats look for liquidity and volume and the movement of that. And that's it. They don't care about your narrative. They don't give a shit about anything, man. They look at volume and how it moves and these kind of dynamics for the most part, mostly. Incentive has extremely high liquidity ratio, okay, which isn't that common in crypto. I think it may even be better than Bitcoin's, to be honest. I think somebody can double check that. If Johnny's still here, check it out. And that tells me, if you look at the market cap and how high the market cap incentive could go, it could become something that could also draw in institutional traders, or maybe not institutional traders, but people at a pretty high level. I mean, eventually, one day when the volume in the market cap gets so high, yeah, institutional traders will trade it, because if it has volume and good liquidity and it's moving, traders are going to show up. They're just going to show up. It's like throwing breadcrumbs in a pond. The fish will just show up. You don't need to ask if there's fish in the water. Just throw some, little seeds, and you'll see all of a sudden out of nowhere, fish just come. They find you, and that's what happens when an asset just shows up, and these traders find it. What if it creates utility on incentive? Yeah, and then there's that too. There's also rumors that it has like a governance thing, or it could be part of other things. What would be the price to stop DCing into ink? I'm not farming. I don't think ink has a top. In the same way BTC does not have a top. And when you look at the dynamics of, like I was explaining, volume and all that, it seems like it was designed to maybe do real big numbers and have volatility and volume and really attract big traders, which is good. That means it's going to be on all the major exchanges and maybe of more interest. Whereas, Pulse and PulseX, he knows, may be mostly looked at by other crypto people. Incentive may actually become of interest to people who maybe not even care about crypto. They just may see this volatility and the volume and the way BTC became of interest. A lot of people that traded on the big level, by the way, like BlackRock, all these places, dude, they don't give a crap about your libertarian ideals and what it is and blah blah blah. They just see that it's volatile and you can make money, and that's a good thing. That's gonna, that's fine. But it's great that the whole chain isn't like that, right? You don't want all the sharks all over the place. But maybe ink becomes, we already know it's going to be a volatile one. I think everyone agrees on that. We can see that in the chart. Incentive is leverage on Hex. It's leverage on everything, right? And that's good. That's good. And so as far as the top goes on that, no, there may not be one. It may eventually be well into 5 figures. Okay. It will probably be a DAO. Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'd be curious to know. It'd be cool to talk with somebody who knows some details about that, and just to learn more about that. Like what would the DAO be like, and how would it function? That'd be cool. Did you say ink chart? Good, great points. Yeah. Richard could lower the ink APR too and create more scarcity. Exactly. Yeah, that's another way to pull liquidity on that. Yeah, he could buy and he could buy it at the same time. Like, there's so many incredibly dynamic factors that could happen to ink, like all at one time, that would exponentially blow that price up to an unbelievable level. Because you create demand by the farms. You guys see that, right? So these farms were in there because they're juicy, right? Other people are going to see that too. And when ink starts moving, people are going to want to farm it. Just like, farmers, why do they farm apples? You think some farmer just likes apple? He just it's like the best thing he can farm with his land that gets him the most money. And people in crypto and DeFi, they're going to say that too. They're going to see ink and go like, okay, if I come over here and farm this, you know, with my soil, which is my dollars, my liquidity, what I have, I can make the most amount of money, you know. Ink's logo also stands out. It does not have typical. Yeah, I agree. It's beautiful. It's green. I love the logo. It's awesome. Ink chart. Yeah, let's go back and look at that again. Ink, we looked at it. I think that it is a buy. Okay, so it's at $2. The high was 80. The high was 80, guys. It's at 2. It's a pretty big discount right now. All right, you can see. I explained earlier. If you go back earlier in the video, I think I did a very detailed breakdown when I did Pulse, and I think I would recommend anyone who's tuned in now to go back later and watch the beginning where I cover this, because there's some very, very cool alpha in there. What I'm seeing is this inverse head and shoulders, okay? And the thing is that you're also forming this head and shoulders here, okay? So in the short term, you're looking at more downside, possibly. It looks like it's almost playing out, okay? And I've been watching this since I was out of town. I was gone for a little while. So this is a smaller pattern in this bigger pattern, okay? Now the problem is if this plays out fully, I don't know if it doesn't have to be this long, but it would invalidate this inverse head and shoulders. But it's not the end of the world. That would take us down to here at about 80 cents, maybe $1, $1.20. Okay, so this would be the bottom of this range, because I've had this range here since the beginning. Okay, this purple range, and so this is very strong to me. $1.20 to 80 cents, somewhere in here would be I would say the target, and that would be your best buy. Now, this doesn't have to happen, because this does not have to play out, okay? This may not even fully complete, all right? But it doesn't have to play out. Or it starts to play out and something else happens. So you have to be building your position now. I think $2 is a fine price. I have certainly bought ink at $2, $4, $5. I bought ink up here. I bought ink up in here. I remember buying it $7. I think it was right here. Okay, so $2 is absolutely a good buy, because remember, you're coming from 80. All right, you're coming from 80. So what is going to play out here? Well, if this head and shoulders doesn't play out for whatever reason, you've got this goes back up to here. So if I show you that, you've got this comes and goes back up to here. Then you've got this inverse head and shoulders that's going to play out. And then if you're waiting for this, you're screwed, because from this move here, you're going to move very quickly to this, to $5. And you're waiting for, $1, right? So that's going to happen very quick. So, and $5 is very possible. But like I said, you have this pattern that looks like it might complete, and if it plays out, yeah, you're coming down below here. Even if it's not that far, even if I just do I just use the major candles here, fine, you're going to $1 or $1.20. You're going somewhere in here. Okay. So I would start buying from when it breaks. If it starts playing out, I would start buying right below here at $1.50, all the way down. I would be DCAing, because it could reverse out of there pretty quick. Because I was explaining that as well with Atropa. And remember, I was explaining with PDAI, teddy bear, and what was the other one? PDI. I was explaining that we may not touch this support, so things may reverse faster to catch people off guard on the final leg, right? So you got to think market psychology. So that means that this pattern, even if this is head and shoulders and it's playing out and it's a bearish pattern, which it is, it may not completely play out. So we may not get here. It may start breaking into head and shoulders and reverse much sooner than normal and fake everybody out, which is what I think will happen, because that's what my intuition, my gut's telling me will happen with some of these other charts too. So PDAI doesn't make it down to support. It reverses sooner. It starts going sideways. People think it's going to touch this. It never does. PTGC as well is going to do some, it's not going to come all the way down probably. I don't remember now. I have to go back and I was doing it. Because this is the weekly Dixie. I don't know, man. This is I think everything is so manipulated and irrational right now. I wouldn't even dare, like, to be honest, trying to accurately chart the Dixie right now to really understand. But we come over to Bitcoin dominance. It's kind of also in limbo too. I mean, there's a lot of it feels like we're supposed to break down any time and go into an altcoin run, but I think Bitcoin could strengthen a little bit more. Altcoins are going to run at the very end. That's what I think. But things are running. Things are running right now. People are making money. I'm buying some right now and about to farm it with PulseX. Great. That's awesome. I bought some today thinking I have to learn how to farm. We'll definitely watch back. Cool. Awesome. Hey, everybody watching right now, smash that like button if you haven't smashed it already. Appreciate all you guys hanging out with me. Hope you guys learned something. Definitely send me your messages. If you have requests, you can send them to me. I'm going to make some videos this week, do some updates. You have a great voice, very relaxing. At 2. We've been on 2 hours. What is that? Thank you. If you guys can't think of anything else, like and subscribe. Yeah. Come on, smash that like button. Send me some love. And any other requests you guys have, I'm going to go live again this week for sure, because things look like they're going to get sketchy. And anything you guys think about, you want to talk about, you want to hear about, let me know. Send a message on Twitter, on X. I have my email in here too, whatever. Let me know if there's something else. I can go into it on my next live stream and do some research. I know that Tam had mentioned you were more curious about details on the EOSA stuff. Okay, yeah, let's find out what Alex is up to. Yeah, it'd be cool. And yeah, guys. All right, everyone. Take care. We'll talk to you later. Good night.